like I say, after I invented um, everything, and because I was steam power and I was so rich, you people, and besides, like I was a million years old already. It was after the crash and everything else, and I had rebuilt everything, or something like that. I can't really explain it. It's a time space kind of thing. Everyone was removed, or everyone went away, and this life form was like, we recognize who you are. We're gonna make people for you, and put it back the way it was, or something like that, or just for you, pretty much. I don't really know exactly. Like I said, I mean, with my wealth, just White Star, rule of the earth, I could have just gone. Um, anyway, I think it was the Chinese actually. They might have been put first, and then I was showing an example of them, and I was like, well, their face is a little flat. And somebody was like, okay, well, we'll eliminate them. But they had already been surviving or something, or I was already working with them, I forget. And then the Germans were the same way. The Germans were a little bit different. They were a little bit different. I was like, yeah, okay. And they're like, you're displeased with it. We'll kill them immediately. And so they just ordered their death. Like, all right, just started killing people like crazy or something like that. And I was like, no, 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 no. It only my hesitation was only 1 second, and a lot of death happened. I was like, no, 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 they're here. Leave them be. So anyway, and then I think that's when they actually added in the Austrian, because the Germans were actually different. The Germans were Jewish, and then I was like, and they're like, well, we can mix. And I was like, oh well, yeah, that's good. Mix it up. So they added in the Austrian, and the Germans, you actually know, they're a little more Jewish, but I love the Jewish. Like, I don't really, it just that the Jewish looked a little bit differently, and I was like, they were like, is this what you want? And I was like, I was like, but don't kill them. Leave them be. They're fine. We'll just wait a little longer. It's fine. Relax. No killing. Anyway, like I said, I was incredibly like. I was already a billion years old, or 2 million years old, and I was already, and then White Star, massively wealthy, the richest person ever, and like I said, they were going to kill a bunch of people and thousands, millions, and I was like, no, 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 no. They're here. Like I couldn't, in good conscience, do that. So it was stopped, and that's when they started doing the a little bit of breeding programs, and they added in the Austrian, and but like, is this what you like? And I was like, yeah, but why are we fine tuning my population anyway? I was like, what's the deal with the fight? I was like, mini groups, and that's when, like I said, originally there was just one race, whoosh, only one, and then the Chinese, I was like, how about rounding your face a little more? Can we do that a little bit? I mean, I like that. I love the look. Actually, they're completely right. They're like, well, how about this? And I was like, well, I love the look. That's perfect. It's good. I was like, I don't really. I mean, they're people. I mean, what? They're workers. They're friends. They're. It's like, what's like? I'm not hung up on the look so much. So, I mean, what do they like? And they're like, oh, you want to get to know them? I was like, yeah, they're my people. Anyway, um, somebody was customizing the Earth population. So, like I say, that time space relative thing, there was no Japanese, Chinese, or black. They weren't here. Simply weren't here. They were very much added in later on. So, anyway, like I say, I'm not one of those power hungry, psychotic people. It's just, I mean, I don't know what to say. And I was rich enough afterwards. I could have just been like, well, genetically alter. But I mean, like they took everyone off. Everyone went like they were never here, gone. I was like, where'd everyone go? Anyway, I don't really know exactly what happened. I think I was killed. And Paradox and the human race for a minute didn't exist. Because like I said before, if you killed me, everyone went bye-bye. So I think I was killed and literally the whole human race went by. And then somehow that was fixed and they put one race back. And I was like, well, and then they were going to kill one race. And I was like, no. So anyway, so thousands of years, me leading, building up technology and stuff, and just building the earth and basically making the civilization that is the civilization. So mostly just technology. Anyway, I can't really tell you. You'd have to ask someone in about 1 billion trillion years. It was very much a point in time in my life. Like I say, later on down the road, you get into, like I say, I've been here since President 1. Like technically I was before America, literally. And then there was President 1, President 2, President 3, President 4, and I was just like, whatever. You know, anyway, and then some of the presidents wanted to kill me or something like that. It's like, that's interesting. I mean, because I wasn't killing them. I wasn't killing anyone. I was just doing technology and building cities. And just keeping track of, like I said, they wanted to roll back the population back to a more manageable rate. And I was like, why? I mean, so there's more people. So what? I love lots of people. Anyway, I don't really know. You can't really ask me because, you know, I was just the world ruler and Lucifer and the person leading the groups of people. And they're like, well, how many groups of people do you want? And it's like, well, does it really matter? I mean, it's a huge freaking planet. I mean, the planet might have even been smaller. I don't really know. Anyway, though, but I mean, who I am, so I mean, I was just a person living life, well, creator, so endoskeleton life. I mean, technically, like I say, I'm before all humans on this earth, go way before everything. So anyway, yeah. No, everyone's like, it's not true. It's not true. It's like, yeah, it is true. I did create endoskeleton life and did create all other life forms before I finally got to the human race and then created them. Had help too. And then something really bad happened and then people got confused. So it's like, and then Rodney was like, deny. It's like, deny your creator? Strange. Whatever. I mean, what? Of course, he's also denying all the death and stuff that happened because of him. Like I said, he started a paradox. And, anyway. Because he couldn't, I don't know, he's just a human. And he's very much like 2,000 generations down the line. It's like, I've been ruling for about 1,500 generations so far, just kind of kicking it and just kind of making sure everybody was okay, building up technology, you know, doing the thing. And then we get to, like, the latest presidents, and then they, I don't know. Like I said, you'd have to ask the last 4 presidents and Rodney and a couple other people because, like, anyway, I don't really know. Eventually, I guess they were like, oh, we're more powerful than the creator or whatever. And it's like, whatever. What? I just wasn't killing you. Like a long time ago, I could have killed whoever I wanted. And I was like, no. Don't really want to do that. Like, why? Why would I want to? Like, you can just breed whichever way you want over 100 generations. Over 100 years or 200 years, you can customize all you want. And it's like, I really wasn't, so it's like, not a big deal. I mean, originally teeth, you should have seen the teeth the way they used to be. They used to kind of roll and were really bad, and I was like, well, can we clean this up a little bit? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. we'll just done. So anyway.